Good morning. Time to make the coffee. Today's flavor is vanilla caramel. Again, it's from Ollie's, one of their boxes of variety coffees. I like them, they're good. They're not real strong, but that's okay. So today's high temperature is going to be 69 and sunny. So that'll be nice. I'll probably be working indoors. I have a few areas of my house that need attention. So, and I do have to get out to that garage. I know you're tired of hearing about the garage, but I've been plugging away at it a little bit here and there, straightening it out. So, but I do have a pile out there that needs to go somewhere, either in storage or to the donation. It's mainly seasonal decor, things for my door. There's a few things in there that are indoor seasonal decor, so I have to decide what it is I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. I don't do too much seasonal decorating anymore, not like I used to. So I can let some of that go, and it's not that big a deal because it was from Dollar Tree. A lot of it was, so I can always pick up more decor at some point if I decide that I want to decorate a little bit more. But the decorating is getting to be a chore, so I'm letting a lot of that go. So, all right, let's put a little creamer in the coffee. Still dripping. And I'm just having chocolate creamer again today, because you guys know it's my favorite. So, one of the medical tests that I'm going to be taking is for SIBO, and that's a overgrowth of bacteria in your gut. And I've had it before. The drug for it, if you want to take a drug for it, is over $1,000, which is ridiculous. So I won't be taking that, but they do have alternative ways to treat it. I think last time I treated it with an herbal biocedin, I think it was called. I don't really remember 100%, but I have to ask the healthcare provider about doing that again. So cheers. Yep, it's good coffee. So I have that test coming up in November, and then next week I have a test for digestive, what do they call it? It's how your body digests the food, and it's a 4.5 to 5 hour test. And all you can eat is like rice and broth the day before. So that should be interesting. But it'll be good to get it over with. I guess they call it gastric emptying is what they call it. I think that's what it's called. But that'll be interesting to see if that's normal or if I have an issue with that. That could explain some of my stomach issues that I always have going on. So anyway, today I'm planning on staying home, but it is my grandson's birthday. I don't know if my daughter is going to have some, cake and stuff for him. She hasn't mentioned anything. So, or I might take him out for lunch if he wants to go. We'll see. But anyway, in the meantime, I will meet you over there at the budget book. Right, here I am back at the budget book. Yesterday I didn't spend any money, so that is a good thing. I still have a bunch of stuff in my Amazon cart that I want to pick up eventually, but I'm trying to tighten the belt a little bit. I've spent quite a bit of money on the garden and prepping and getting all those things ready, but now I'm to the point where I need to start using the stuff that I bought, like food. I need to start doing more rotating and eating out of my freezer. So I'm going to focus on that for a while. Had to have a sip of nice warm coffee. So that'll be my focus now for a bit, is starting to use the things that I have. Phase 1 was the gathering of the things, and now phase 2 will be using the things. I have a lot of like frozen vegetables and things that I'll be using from the freezer. I have a ton of tofu in there that I need to use, so I'll be using that up. And now that I don't have so much work to do in the garden, I can get back to doing some more cooking from scratch. So even though I do have a lot of things that I need to take care of in the house, I'll be cooking more. So in that way, I'll have more room in the freezers eventually. But it's going to take me quite a while to eat that food, and I don't plan on eating it all up. I just plan on eating some of it up and replacing some, but I won't be spending a whole lot of money on groceries coming up anytime soon. So I'll be eating more things like scratch-made vegan meats, protein. I'll just call it vegan protein. Even though I'm not vegan, I'm vegetarian, and there is a big difference between the two. Vegans don't eat anything from an animal, but I eat eggs and dairy, and I just don't eat anything that was alive at one point other than plants. So I've been eating that way for, a dozen years now anyway. And I plan on continuing that. So, but that's just my choice. And, we all have a choice on what we decide to eat. And nobody should tell you that you shouldn't eat this or you shouldn't eat that unless it's not healthy for you. Then I would say it's probably not a good idea to eat that. So anyway, as I was saying, today is my grandson's birthday. He's going to be 22 already. And he's a good guy. He really is. Very nice young man. He's not one of these really strange kids that we have a lot of these days. And I'm glad about that. So all my grandkids are kind of that way. You can be proud of them, let's put it that way. They don't have a lot of weird traits and things. And, that's my little guy. I'm sure you can hear him snorting. Right, snort, snort. Snort, snort. You want to say hello to the people? Say hello, people. No, I'm leaving. They do not like the camera. I don't know what they think it is. But anyway, so I don't know. I may spend money today and take him out to lunch. But, and of course, I'll give him a birthday gift. So we'll see. But yeah, that's my plan going forward for a while. I already have all my Christmas money saved in an account, so that isn't a lot of pressure for me now. Thank God for that, and I'm going to continue to do that. I've been putting money in there since last December, and it's just so much nicer when you can make a Christmas fund if you celebrate or if you exchange. And we like to do that in my family. So that's a big relief that I have the funds available, because for the last few years I did not have the funds available. I was trying to pay off my debt, and that just added to it. So I'm glad I got that started. So, all right, well, that's it for my budget book chat. I don't know if I'll get anything from my Amazon cart today or not, but in the meantime, I'm going to work with what I have. Well, I'm getting ready to go to my daughter's again. We're going to celebrate my grandson's 22nd birthday, so that'll be exciting. And I have to, I've been thinking, I think I made a big mistake. Yes, I did. Because I look around my house, and I think I should have done all the purging that I needed to do before I got new things. So now I have the new things and the old things. Now, obviously, I'm keeping the new things, but I still have a lot of the old things, and it's taking up a lot of real estate in my house. So I think I screwed up. But it's nothing that I can't fix. It's just going to take me a while. So the reason I did that was because I was trying to make some of the old things work. So I bought new things that would enable me to make the old things work, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I should have gotten rid of more old things first before I decided to get into getting new things that suit me better at this point in my life. So that's the whole point of the thing, was to accumulate things that work better for me as opposed to the things that don't work anymore. But there were always things that, well, this would work if I added this to it, or that would work if I added that to it. Like, an example is my city picker boxes. They weren't working for me too well anymore because obviously they're on the ground, and gardening that way is really difficult for me anymore because of my back and bending over, and I know a lot of us that are older have that same problem. So I had to buy the new stands for the city picker boxes. So that worked out okay because I couldn't rearrange my garden until I got the stands. So, but there's other things that didn't work out as well. Like, I got a lot of pillow covers for decorative pillows, and I'm finding that what's happening now is my dogs throw all the pillows on the floor. So those are kind of being a nuisance for now. So I'm just putting some of them away, and I'm just going to put a few out, and I'll change them up. But, it's things like that that are making the purging process more difficult. It's making it harder than it has to be because I have to keep going around the things that I still have that I'm on the fence about. You know, can I use this or can't I? Because I know that I'm not going to be able to afford to buy a whole heck of a lot of anything new, especially in today's economy. And since we don't know where we're headed right now, you know, I just want to wait until things settle down, hopefully a little bit, before I make any decisions. But another example is, you know, I bought the walking pad, which is really not exactly what I wanted, but I'm going to make it work. But I can't store it anywhere except for under the day bed in the living room, which is fine. I think I can make it work. But the problem is I still have the trundle under there that I haven't gotten rid of yet, that I really don't need. Now that I will get rid of. I don't know if my daughter wants it for my granddaughter's bed, because she has, you know, friends sleeping over all the time. But if she doesn't want it, I'm going to, you know, put it on Marketplace. But it's things like that that I'm talking about that I should have gotten rid of before I got something else. So it just requires a lot of juggling around of stuff. Another example is I bought a lot of shelving units for the basement for my stash. I bought like 3 or 4 of them, and they're not huge, but I probably should have purged some stuff down there before I bought the shelving, because now I have to move everything around, put the shelves up, and then decide what I'm going to get rid of and decide what to keep. So in hindsight, it's not the best way to declutter, and well, you live and you learn, right? So anyway, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit, that I screwed up. So, but I'll fix it. Let's see, let's read a personal quote. To arrive at the simple is difficult. That's perfect. The best way to have a good idea is to have lots of ideas. Well, I had lots of ideas and they weren't all good. So, picture in your mind a sense of personal destiny. My personal destiny is I want to get my house in order, and I want to get some of this stuff out. So it's a matter of, you know, moving things around and then putting things away and just moving back what I want to keep. So anyway, yeah, I have to get ready now and go. And it's going to be most of my family and my mom. My son's going to pick her up, and it should be a fun time. So, all right, my friends, that's all I have for you today. I want to wish you abundant blessings. I love you guys. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. God bless you, and I'll see you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, comment, and like. It helps my channel grow. Don't forget to share, and thanks for watching.